Well, I just happened to run up on something else that they're building here. Another thing of tents. Boy, they're getting serious about this, aren't they? They're not. You know what? They're not letting this one go. They know they got people believing in all this bullshit, right? People are accepting this slavery really, really easily. Testing area. So here's where you're gonna have to come and get that big old thing shoved up your fucking nose. No photos, please. Of course not. Of course not. We wouldn't want anyone to see what is really going on here. Tell you what, they're just erecting the bars of our prison. Actually, they did it for decades, though, you know, over and over again, testing. And, you know, the whole point of reality TV was to, make sure that people thought that reality was on the TV. And now you see it, right? People, all they can do is talk about the Kardashians and, because that's reality to them. And our reality is quickly becoming hell on earth. Absolute hell on earth. You gotta wear a mask around, so it's easier for the police to rough you up, because you're not really even human anymore. You're guilty before even, they don't even have probable cause. Just make you wear a mask anyways. You're guilty. You don't even have to be proven innocent. You just be breathing. And, you got this thing. So this is interesting. They're setting up testing facilities. So they're going to make it where I was listening, they said it was going to be everybody is tested on a weekly basis. So it's really interesting too. I was seeing these tests that they're doing, they're shoving that giant Q-tip right up your sinuses. And I was trying to figure out why they were doing that. And so I was reading, there's a lot of stem cells actually up in the sinuses that are quite useful. They don't differentiate as well or as quickly into adipose tissue or osseous tissues like some of the other places that you can get stem cells from, like ribs. So that could be what they're up to. And this whole test, the test that they're using, PCR, to supposedly test for this virus. PCR is polymerase chain reaction, which what PCR is you actually, you're copying the DNA. So when I was in college, I used to run these PCR tests, and what you're doing is you take the DNA and you mix it, then you put it in a tray, and how they're copying it's like a Xerox, basically copying all of these all that DNA so that you can have a big enough sample to actually test, right? So if you have a rape case or something like that, and there's not enough DNA to run a test on, you'd use the PCR to amplify or copy. You use the PCR to amplify it enough that you would be able to run a DNA test on it. So I'm not really sure what they think they're doing with this COVID-19 test. Taking your DNA and then copying it a million times or whatever, and then saying you have some virus. Doesn't make a lot of sense. And Carnival had a good video today where he was talking about, we haven't sequenced all the genomes, and that's very true. We haven't sequenced all the genomes of everything on this planet. And so when you think about it, DNA and RNA, A, T, C, G, and then with RNA, the T is replaced with U, a uracil, so AUCG. So we haven't sequenced everything on this planet, and the things we have sequenced, we found out, that we have 96% pig genes or whatever. So how are they able to say at all that a person, they take your DNA, they put it in a PCR, they copy, replicate it, you know, millions of times. And then they say you have this gene for, you know, hoaxed 19. It doesn't make any sense. They're looking for something. They're looking for your DNA. They're looking for stem cells. It's interesting. I don't know what they're up to. I have my thoughts. Maybe I'll tell you all sometime. All right, well, heck, 3 videos in one day. Guess I'm spoiling you. All right, take care, bye.